Alrighty, g'day guys. Got another unboxing here for you today. Got my spatula there ready to go, just in case I've got any tape. Don't want to muck around with any knives or anything like that while I'm unboxing. I'm more likely to cut myself while I do that. So I'm just going to go ahead, get that straight out of the box. These HSP boxes are pretty good like that. They just seem to open up straight up. Seems like I've got a bit of tape in there covering up, so go ahead and get that out of the way. Now, this is the HSP Rampage ACE little brushless short course truck. Now I just can't get that out of the box. What I'm going to go ahead and do is lift that out and grab some scissors and get rid of the zip ties that are holding it in place. Alright, so as you can see, this was nicely held together in that box, actually zip tied to the bottom bit of cardboard. Very, very well packed. Alrighty, so there is the truck, HSP Rampage ACE, brushless short course truck, 4-wheel drive. I must say that looks quite nice out of the box, not a bad looking bit of kit at all. Seems to be quite good on the shocks too. Won't really know until I get it out there. I've got to say, it has actually, the weight seems alright. It seems pretty centered with the weight. Thought it was actually a whole lot lighter when it was in the box. Let's take a quick look at the radio here. If I can get this stuff out of there. Alright, that's stuck in pretty well. Okay, I've just ripped the bag. That's your little wall charger, Dean's plug. Now that's cool. No Tamiya plug on that one. Nice to see they put a Dean's plug there, fantastic. That'll get you started if you haven't already got a charger. And there is the remote, there we go. Another one of these Fly Sky style remotes. Got the 8 batteries in the bottom, 2-channel remote. They're not bad at all. Back to the truck. I'm going to go ahead and get those body pins off and have a look, see what we've got underneath. Okay, sit them aside. It's not a bad looking body for an RTR. Nice paint. I like the colour scheme, it's quite nice. Very good. Not bad at all. I must say, between this and the Rock Racer they've brought out, they've seriously lifted their game. Stuff is looking fantastic. I'll just set that up there for a minute. Now, the truck, not bad at all. That looks quite nice. Got some aluminium shock towers there. Quite a few aluminium parts in this. Adjustable tie rods. 60 amp ESC, I think it's a 60 amp waterproof. The fan on top could pose a problem with rocks and things like that. What I'll do is I'll bring the camera in, give you guys a nice look over the truck, but I'm just going to lift it up here, give you a bit of a look at it. I've got a nice big battery pack in there, that looks fantastic. It's a big one, quite nice. Just give you guys a look at that. Nice big brushless motor in there, 3300 kV. Very, very cool. Now the servo, I'd say, I'm not sure if it's metal geared. It does say waterproof electronics, so I imagine all the electronics are waterproof. This is quite nice. It's got the dog bones there at the front and the rear. Nice big aluminium drive shaft up the middle there, just in here, just down in there. Waterproof on off switch. So, you know, the ESC is not bad at all. That's not a bad looking ESC. Thing is though, it says waterproof electronics and stuff like that, but this receiver box, well, the receiver actually, sorry, it's not in a receiver box, it's exposed. So that's questionable as to being waterproof. Or maybe I read it wrong. I don't know, but that's going to have to go inside a receiver box, some sort of box to protect it. But I tell you, it doesn't feel too bad at all. It's a very lightweight, very sort of a very race-worthy chassis. I wouldn't say you'd want to beat on this thing too much. seems quite solid at the front and the rear, front and rear bumpers. Aluminium shock caps there. Nice adjustable springs there. You've got some preload spacers I noticed that come in the with your manual and stuff like that. So you know, there's a bit of adjusting that can be done. Got your manual and things like that in there. I don't bother reading most of that. I like to learn as I go, sometimes learning the hard way. But basically that's what we've got. This is what she is. She is running ball bearings, which is nice to see. These tyres, hard as rocks. Don't go much on those stock tyres at all. Yeah, not even, the tyres, you know, the rims don't look too bad, but these tyres are hard as rocks. They're definitely going to have to be upgraded for something else. But it is overall not a bad looking truck. I must say the plastics feel like they're pretty damn good quality. Diffs seem like they're pretty solid. Not bad at all. You've got these little clips instead of being screwed in on the end of your A-arms there. Does seem to be a pretty solid construction. I know that these little clips do pop out from time to time. They're easy to replace. You can replace those at any time. Except when you're out bashing and you lose one, it's not much fun. Let's just take a look at this battery here. It's an 8.4 volt. I thought so. It reminded me of the when I first got into RC cars, certain buggies and things like that. I won't mention other brand names, just in case I get shot for doing so. But yeah, Dean's plug on the end of this. This is quite cool that they've done that. I like it. Not bad at all. Good idea, guys. You can run a Lipo in here. The ESC would be Lipo compatible. But that's basically it. I mean, like I said, alloy shock caps, alloy shock towers, aluminium drive shaft up the middle. It's quite lightweight once you get the battery out there. If you run a Lipo, it'd be nicer than running this brick. It's pretty heavy, that. But bearings and stuff throughout. The only thing I'd have to say that's kind of a letdown would be these tyres. These tyres are quite hard. You know, shocks feel quite good. The whole thing's set up quite nice, to be honest with you, with them progressive springs. That's quite nice indeed. But I'll bring the camera in and just give you guys a quick look over the truck anyway. That's basically it. I'm looking forward to getting this thing out and bashing it. Not too hard though, because it's obviously set up more for the track. But see how much fun I can have with it out on the dirt and stuff like that anyway. Thanks for watching, guys. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you're already not subscribed. Happy RCing, guys. Thanks.